We have to adjust our perspective until our manifestation feels realistic, not so far away and not so high up. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique, also known as, what's my last name? My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. I am so happy to have you here today, especially since we are going to be talking about how to take your manifestation off a pedestal so you can be aligned in the same reality and the same vibration as that manifestation. Before we get into this, I just want to give a really quick shout out to my best friend's cousin. Her name is Ashley, and she started this online shop called Abundantly Zen, where you can get spiritual products. And she sent me a couple of crystals just to be nice, and I wanted to tell you guys about her just in case you were interested. So she sent me this pink tourmaline point, which I just love. I've been keeping it on my desk and it's been keeping me super duper focused. Speaking of focusing, but look how pretty. She's so pretty. She also sent me some pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. And I really, really, really love this one. And she also sent me this gorgeous piece of labradorite. You can do it, camera. I have faith in you. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. She also sent me some sage, this chakra sage stick, and then a shell to keep the sage in so the dust doesn't get everywhere. And she also sent me a turkey feather to help disperse the dust, disperse the smoke, disperse the good vibes. So yes, thank you so much, Ashley. You really did not have to do that, and I appreciate you, boo. Ashley is also a part of the Bindi community, so if you would like to support somebody within our community, check out Abundantly Zen. I'll put all their stuff in the description box. Thank you again, Ashley. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about putting our manifestation on a pedestal and why that means that we are putting our manifestation in a different reality than the reality we choose to exist in. So the first thing we're going to have to approach is the understanding of the vibration that having our manifestation is. What is that vibration? So let's say that you are trying to manifest the perfect relationship. You guys have got to start giving me examples because I'm like scraping at the bottom of the peanut butter jar now. But let's just say that you're looking for the perfect relationship. By having this idea that the perfect relationship will make your life into this limitless, insanely amazing, no problems, all worthy reality, you're putting it on a pedestal. And you're also telling yourself that having this perfect relationship means that everything else in your life will be completely different. So instead of focusing on what having a perfect relationship means to you vibrationally, you're more so using this manifestation as a band-aid for all of the things that you're unhappy with within your life. And no one manifestation can fix all of the things that we want to tinker with in our realities. Instead, we have to approach these things one by one, and that comes with awareness and understanding how we want to evolve our lives. So when we say that this one manifestation will make our entire lives perfect, we're placing this manifestation not only on a pedestal, but at a vibration that we can't match by focusing on the manifestation of having a perfect relationship. Having a perfect relationship comes with the vibration of feeling loved, feeling supported, feeling beautiful, you know, having somebody that you could see yourself starting a family with, having somebody that you could see yourself build with. Those are vibrational things that have to do with being in the relationship. So the very first part of making sure that you are not putting your manifestation on a pedestal is being honest with yourself about what you expect that manifestation to do within your life. Are you expecting this manifestation to solve all your problems? Or are you looking at this manifestation for what it is? And do you understand how exactly you are looking to enhance your life with your manifestation? Because as I said before, no manifestation is a band-aid for all of the things that we want to change. So the awareness of the vibration of that manifestation will help you avoid that trap of putting the manifestation on a pedestal and saying, if I get this, my life will be perfect. Because the second we believe that if we get our manifestation, our life will be perfect, we are misaligned. Because that is us telling ourselves that we don't have the power to make our lives perfect. It lies in the external manifestation. And that is not true. The second thing that you want to do when it comes to making sure that you're not putting your manifestation on a pedestal is checking in with your worthiness, okay? I say it all the time on the channel. You are Beyonce. You deserve anything, and you deserve anything because you were born, okay? Abundance is your birthright. So when it comes to understanding your manifestation and thinking about your manifestation, it's super important that you're making sure that you're not underselling yourself. If you want a perfect relationship, when you think about this, monitor your thoughts. Become aware of any thoughts that say, I can't be in a perfect relationship because my parents didn't teach me how to be a good partner. I can't be in a perfect relationship because other people are too attractive for me. I can't be in a perfect relationship because people are boring and I get bored by people. If these thoughts come up when you're thinking about being in a perfect relationship, that means that your thoughts are not aligning and you are telling yourself that you are the problem. You are the one that's not worthy. So any thoughts that do not align with you being worthy of your manifestation need to be addressed and flipped, so that my parents didn't show me how to be in a healthy relationship, so I can't be in a perfect relationship, needs to turn into, I didn't see a perfect relationship from my parents, and that inspires me to love someone wholly and completely. We have to flip the beliefs that do not align so that we may attract our manifestation and that we may believe that we will attract our manifestations, because it all comes down to what we believe we can bring into our reality. We have to shift into this sacred balance, okay? Your manifestation is amazing. It will be amazing. You are amazing. You will always be amazing. We have to get to a place where vibrationally we understand how amazing our manifestation is and how amazing we are, and we see these things on the same exact level. This comes from changing our perspective of other things in our lives so that our manifestation can fit into our lives. Okay, so if you want to manifest a perfect relationship, let's say that you have a job and you work a lot. So you tell yourself, I work too much to give someone else my time and my attention. That can become, I work the perfect amount for where my relationship is right now. Because let's say you don't want to work any less. Let's just say that's where you are in your career. Instead of telling yourself that love is impossible right now in your career, you can start to believe that the perfect person with the perfect schedule will come along. Therefore, you are taking away that guilt that you have about being happy with your career. You know, because sometimes we tell ourselves that we can't have both. We can't have all of the nice things. So you could take away that guilt that you have for being happy with your career and instead tell yourself that the perfect person will come at the perfect time and things will fall into place. Even though our career has nothing to do with our perfect relationship, that resistance of feeling like we're working too much to be in a happy relationship can keep that person away. So sometimes we have to look at other aspects of our lives that may be interfering with our viewpoint of our manifestation. You guys know I really, really, really love Abraham Hicks. I really love reading Esther Hicks books. And one of my favorite things that she says is that your manifestation will feel like the next logical step. So if you want a perfect relationship and you're saying to yourself every day, you know, I know he's right around the corner. I know that he's coming any second now. But then when you're at work, you're like looking at the clock and you see that you're leaving at like 10 p.m. and then your brain's like, oh, who would want their girlfriend to come home at 10:30 at night? Who would want this? Your manifestation is not going to feel like it is the next logical step. So by simply tinkering with your mindset and seeing how you can change your mindset to a mindset that more serves you, you can get into a place where you truly believe that your manifestation is on its way. So as we said before, if this person were to change their belief to, you know, I can totally meet someone who has the same schedule as I do. I can totally meet someone who is just as focused on their career as I am. And then be so excited about the fact that y'all are both making money and that your kids are about to be super supported. Then you can really start to tap into creating the life that you see for yourself, instead of trying to tell yourself that you have to change and that you are not worthy the way you are. I know that we're getting really into this example, but I think that it's a wonderful example to explain that we are the way that we are for a reason. And if we're doing what serves us, if we are working to have lives that make us happy, just because we want to add to these lives doesn't mean that we have to take away our happiness from another area within our lives. So all that being said, in any case, when you think about your manifestation, if it feels very far away, look at your mindset and look at what's telling you that your manifestation is very far away, so that you may practice awareness and better understand how to tweak that thought so that it is in support of you manifesting what you want, not in resistance. Last but not least, when it comes to taking our manifestation off the pedestal and bringing it into our lives, I would love to revisit the video that made my channel blow up, the 10-minute technique, or the 10 minutes ago technique, where basically you just imagine that you found out that you got everything you wanted 10 minutes ago. So for this person in our example, let's say that she is at lunch, at her job, just chilling. And she wants to embody, she wants to believe that this is really possible, that she could have her job and she could have a happy marriage too. The way that she would do this is she would imagine during this downtime that last night her husband or she had a fiance that proposed. Or more true to the 10-minute ago technique, maybe 10 minutes ago, she got a call from this perfect person and they were like, hey, tonight be ready by 8 p.m. And she can allow herself to feel the butterflies in her stomach of what's going to happen tonight. I know he's going to propose. I feel it in my heart. Starting to learn how to cultivate the energy as if it had already happened, so that the energy does not feel so stagnant and so unfamiliar. We want to get the energy of our manifestation into our bodies because that's the only way to pull it into our reality. We have to make our manifestations believable to us, so that we may open our minds to making sure that we are making choices and thinking in ways that support our manifestation, not push our manifestation away. We have to adjust our perspective until our manifestation feels realistic, not so far away and not so high up. Our manifestation should not feel like the cookie jar on top of the fridge that we couldn't reach when we were little. That's not what it should feel like. And it might feel like that when you identify what you want. When you say, this is what I want to support my energy to bringing into my life. When you first start, it might feel like your manifestation is far away. But as you learn how to incorporate the vibration of your manifestation into your life, it should feel like it's getting closer and closer. And we don't do that by working with our hands, working in this physical world. This woman's not going to find her perfect husband by going on 1,000,001 different dates with 1,000,001 different men. Like, working that Tinder app to the bone. Like, that's not how it's going to happen. We pull our manifestations closer into our reality by identifying the thoughts that do not align with us having our manifestations. Not because this is magic. It is magic, but in a scientific way, because science is magic, but that's a whole different story. This isn't magic. What it actually is us changing our brain patterns so that we learn to expect something. When our brain is expecting something, we learn to make choices as if that thing is going to happen. And those choices are what lead us to putting ourselves in a place where our manifestation can happen. You know, putting ourselves in the room where our manifestation can happen. It is co-creation. So we can only do this by identifying the thoughts within our mind that are keeping us further away from our manifestation, and then giving ourselves some love and some grace while practicing awareness in changing these thoughts. And it usually starts with worthiness. So I always think that that is a wonderful place to start. Take your manifestation off the pedestal, because your manifestation's awesome and so are you. It does not need to be so high up. You are worthy of it today. Just figure out what thoughts are keeping you distant from it, and you will be on your way. All right, you guys, I hope you liked watching this video, because I sure did enjoy making it. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up so other people on YouTube know that it is valuable and that they should watch it. Also, if you would like me to expand on anything that I talked about in today's video, just let me know down below and I'll be happy to reference it in a future video. Last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click the notification bell so that you can be alerted when I make new videos, and so that you can join the Bendy Bunch and become a reality bender yourself. We have merch. I think I told you at the beginning of the video, but I'm telling you again, we have merch, shirts. So if you want this shirt, this is really impressive because I'm pregnant. If you want this shirt, then check out the merch link down below. That's all I got. I love you. See you next upload. Bye.